Back to another full moon forecast and projection. This is for the full moon in May 7th, the full flower moon at 6:45 a.m. So I was just checking what time the moon was gonna, like, the full moon would be, like, the time, and they're like full moon symbolism, or the symbolism of what the flower moon is. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that was even a thing. I just love this. And I actually come out in my channel messages. They're like symbolizing a shining light in our darkest days. And isn't that so what's going on in the world right now? Our darkest days. Illuminating the deepest and darkest corners of ourselves. Allowing light awareness, awakenness, and the darkest places of ignorance, shame, guilt, and embarrassment. This so reminds me of Deborah Silverman's, and I am not affiliated with her whatsoever, but it's like, you know, she talks about this in her book, The Missing Element, and she's like, this is something we need to learn to embrace, because it kind of takes away the power of people, you know, when they run us down, you're this, you're this, you're this. So it's, you know, it's like learning to embrace those, because it's like you're taking the power away from them. Like, that's not what she says, but it's like, you know, she's I guess loud, I guess you would say, or her personality is big. And when she goes to parties and stuff, she's kind of shy, I guess she was saying in her book. I'm trying to remember clearly. If I say this wrong, I apologize. But I'm just like starting to read it. But it's just amazing. It's like taking that power away from people and being more confident in yourself. So I really love that. So I'm just going to timestamp it. So I always try to remember to timestamp everything. So you know, that way, if you don't want to listen to what I have, what little tidbits I have or channel messages I get, that's totally fine. You know, everybody's different. So maybe some things, maybe none of that resonates with you. So you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to skip over that part. And that's totally fine. Like, you know, to each their own. So exactly, like, I just looked this up and I finished my channel messages already. So, full moon, like I said, May 7th, 6:45 a.m. More light, hope, unstuck. So they said F-U-C-K yourself situation. So, I think they're talking more about debt. We're getting stimulus money. Some of us are getting unemployment. In Canada, remember, if you are getting that $2,000 a month to help you through this crisis, that you should put some of that money away, because it is taxable. And you'll have to pay that back at the end of the year. So just be very careful with that. Like, you know, if you don't need the help, I suggest not asking for it, because it's taxable. Obviously, people are not applying for it if they don't need it. You know, it's just crazy times right now. Spend money wisely on debt. Don't dig bigger hole. So it's like, yes, we are getting help, but it's like to make sure that you're putting, like, learn from the lessons from the past. We've had money put in, and it's like I feel like we have learned this lesson, like we did properly before. When we had help come in, we put it on debt, but then it turned around and we were helping everyone, and we actually digged ourselves back in the hole. This one asked for the help, this one asked for help, this one cried poor, that one cried poor. You're helping. And every time, and then I'm not saying don't help people out. It's just like every time you help, if it's someone you know that you lend money to that will not pay it back, know that in your head, for one. And two, you are delaying yourself from moving forward. So if they're a person that doesn't pay it back, I would suggest not to lend it. If you have the money to give them, then give it to them and just forget about it, because it's not even worth the energy worrying about it. Spend more time with kids. And I feel like a lot of us are spending time with kids, but I feel like, you know, some of us are not. Maybe you send them off to the grandparents. But if you're able to, you know, even on the weekends, just like they're saying, like an hour at night or something, more time with the kids. Allow them to grow, be more independent. So you could be teaching them how to do the laundry, how to do the dishes, sweep up, get them to incorporate them in doing the chores around the house. So they're saying that a male partner, a new love stepping forward, short black hair, pale, tall, thin, clean shaven, but he's quite pale. He's on the paler side. It kind of looks like the Irish skin, the milky skin, beautiful skin. So Venus, planet of love. I'm just going to check that meaning. Just one sec. So we all know Venus is the goddess of love. We all know that. We all know that it's our feminine power, right? Our body is masculine and feminine. My chart says I'm more masculine. I already knew that. I do everything. Has the dual rulership over Libra and Taurus, right? As a result, Venus represents two main areas of our lives: love and money. Grace, charm, beauty are all ruled by Venus. And we have Jupiter still in the sky showering down his luckiness, mostly Capricorn, but he's sitting there and he's shaking all, like, you shake him and it's like he's showering us with money. Good luck. So new beginnings, job, career. And everyone's like, no crap, right? But it's like something you thought you would never do. And they were specifically showing a white lady, blonde hair with home daycare. It's like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Like she never she's like, oh, I'd rather die, Not in a sense, and like she would, but it's like, oh no, like it's a lot to take care of a lot of kids. But at first, I feel like it's 3 kids. She's gonna go nuts, but she'll get used to it. So our Mother Earth offerings, I knew it was gonna be near the beginning of May. I thought it'd be the 1st or the 4th, but they got May 8th, May 14th, May 26th, and May 28th. Between May 26th and 28th, they're saying the energy will be the highest, and make wishes for future, and don't question how it will happen. It's just our faith that we believe in our wishes that these will come to fruition. So they were talking. I have this crystal. This is after Shane had passed. There is it looks like the cloudy white quartz, but it's a blue tinge, and it heals your heart. I'm just gonna look that up. So as I'm looking this up, they're saying rose quartz for a broken heart. I feel like that. I know that's true, but I know that kind of looks like it, but it's not the blue tinge that I have. Go away. See, they won't even let me see this unless I sign up. What a load of donkey. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm going to pause it and see if I can find it. I can't find it. I think it begins with an F. Rose quartz keeps coming up. But anyway, I'll get into that later. I'll try and look it up on my own. So they're saying a lot of mourning, sorrow. Yeah, like, I know a lot of you were like, no kidding. But, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, we know the world will be in mourning. We need to come together to help those who grieve. I feel like a lot of GoFundMe pages will be up. So they also showed Daisy. So I know Daisy, they said, like, the friendliest flower. I do believe daisies represent love as well. Symbolize innocence and purity. The Celtic Legion. So it is Freya's scared flower. Freya is the goddess of love, beauty, fertility, and in such Daisy comes to symbolize childbirth, motherhood, and new beginnings. So that's why they were mentioning that. And it's like a lot of us, got a little too bored, and pregnancy is around the corner for a lot of you. So they're showing Red Light Special. So I feel like, like TLC song, they're like Red Light Special, and they showed specifically the red light. So I feel like a lot of you are, getting it on or being more open to getting it on. Like I feel like some of you are opening up to getting back on the horse, as they would say. Ready to get back out in the world one day at a time. Don't overdo it and scare yourself. So like I said, the other day when my daily tarot cards, like, go out for coffee because it's not a huge commitment. Coffee could last anywhere from 5 minutes to 3 hours. Like, it depending how good the conversation is and how comfortable you feel. Just drinking my coffee. Yes, I do drink it with a straw. Here, come here, you. Jules is here. We learn So learn more intuitive tools, meditation. So, excuse me. And this Archangel Power Tarot deck, I believe it's this deck. I'm 100%, not 100%, 99, no, 100. Am I 100? I think so. Let me just check the back. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, I'm wrong. It's the Psychic Tarot. Yes. Psychic Tarot, the third eye chakra. This is the one that taught me about meditation. A lot of you are like, how do I sit there and I open my sense of hearing, open my sense of sight? So I was like, okay. So I'm like, I have no idea. I was born with it, so I have no idea. But, it comes into here and it says to enhance this chakra. So any of you that are wondering how to enhance your gift of inner hearing and your gift of sight, work on strengthening your intuitive abilities. Close your eyes, visualize a circle, a square. Then any image, practice seeing with your mind's eye. Imagine the sound of a train, a car horn, or a telephone. Practice hearing with your inner ear. Energizing this chakra helps you to intuitively know what others are thinking, feeling, and seeing. This insight goes a long way toward building better and stronger bonds. So when people tell me stories, I visualize it, and I laugh a lot harder than a lot of people because I've always been ow, this bird's calling the nonsense out of me. I'm very visual. So they're saying meditation, so that will strengthen your ability. Read more books like The Missing Element by Deborah Silverman. Educate yourself more. I've been getting a lot of education cards. So follow your intuition. Watch for signs. So they're saying birds of the air. We got this from the Animal Tarot deck when I did the readings live last weekend. So owls, cardinals, blue jays, robins. Why did I put air? Oh, that was for the top one. I was like, what? Someone that I've known for a while, and I've read for quite a few times in her family. She actually asked me to make a video for meditation, so I was going to do that today. I just woke up the worst sinus headache. I was supposed to do a reading today. It's just, I was like, if I'm going to read for you, I make sure I'm 110% because I want to give you the best possible experience whatsoever. And I'm doing it for free too, but it doesn't, to me, that don't matter. Free or paid reading, it's like, to me, I'm giving my best. I never want to give something half-ass, ever. So 7 of Abundance is our first channeled card. So we're starting our channel cards now. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. And I feel like that's really good to remember because I was starting something and I had a setback, and Divine Pearls of Light, which is Diane, helped me out with it. She's like, try this. I haven't got to it yet, but it's like I'm going to. It's like right now I'm putting away all the Easter stuff. Because we live in New Brunswick, it's like with the snow, it's like you put away your shovel, like because I'm putting away Easter and winter stuff. It's like you put it away and then it snows. Like last 2 summers ago, we got a snowstorm in June. I was like, what the heck is this? So they're saying, like, have patience, like, with your projects. It will get done. When you're supposed to start your project is when you will start. And then I feel like it's just going to keep going, right? So don't worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Exactly. I feel like you get the one out, it's just going to boom, boom, boom. Everything's just going to follow through. Use this time to rest and plan. Also with your seeds, we planted our seeds for the garden. They're beginning to bloom now. We actually are transplanting some already. Our pumpkins plants we're already transferring. I've been trying to grow pumpkins for my kids since, oh my gosh, the apartment. So what, 2011? And they've never grown big enough. So now that we have the land to do so, we're going to utilize that. And just like the channel message we're talking about, the wheel, moving forward. The sun is actually every sunrise is what moves us forward. Expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress because I feel like we were paused and we're moving forward. And we got 2 male moose here. Or is that deer? No, it's got that long thing hanging down. That looks like a moose. Oh, they're so hard to tell apart. Okay, I think that is a buck, but I may be mistaken. So I'm looking at the dream meaning symbolisms of the buck, and I had something similar to this. I had 4. Leave behind your shyness towards others and open your heart. I feel like this is moving forward in love with the channel messages. Strong spiritual symbol. It's a strong push forward. You know, we're like, maybe this may mean 2 people will come into your life. I feel like the fruits of your labor here, because the pear tree is, you know, in full bloom and it's actually fallen off the tree, meaning it's ready to harvest. You're ready to harvest. I feel like you put in the work to heal yourself. You did everything correct. Like, you put the work in to make sure your children were healed. I feel like some of you have children and some of you don't. And unfortunately, the world is a lot fuller of widows. And then it's like a war. This was actually like a war on the world, wasn't it? It was like a World War III, basically, to us. Because, like, you know, the whole world is suffering here. It means good news, lots of good fortune, especially in marriage, love life in general. So we're getting a lot of love. We're moving forward in love, which is not a bad thing. And you do what you feel is best. You sit there and this is from the Animal Tarot deck. You do what you feel is right. You don't let anyone tell you what to do. So 6. Also, they actually do give the meaning of the deer in the book. Success through taking action. So maybe you ask them for their number. Opportunity, blessings, travel, or modes of transportation, forward moving, new direction. The reindeer says that your life is about to start altering forward. Progress can sometimes come hurtling in after time of inaction, or even fragrant boredom. So isn't that what we're going through right now? It's like we've been halted, we've been paused, and now we're unpaused. Everybody's starting, like, I have to watch the news and see what's going on with New Brunswick, but it's like we were paused, and it's like now we're moving forward. They're lifting New Brunswick's ban on, because thank God we only had so many cases here, but we haven't had it for, like, you know, almost 2 weeks now, new cases. So they're opening us up, the province, more. Traditionally associated with Santa Claus, who brings wonderful gifts into people's lives, reindeer are a sign of prosperity and change and positive direction. This card can indicate that amazing new opportunities are headed your way. Other possibilities include relocation to a new home or city, travel or business or leisure, or even acquiring new modes of transportation like a new car. Didn't I say that? A new car? I don't know if I read that in my messages, but that actually did come up. Isn't that insane? It's like you needed it. I don't remember reading it, but I wrote it down. Yeah, driving a new car, long overdue. Wow. Right there. Channel messages. Driving new car, long overdue. First card, bam. Positive of confirmation there. Wow, I love that. Reindeer and caribou are largely the same animal. The primarily difference is domination. Caribou are found in the wild and are somewhat larger, while the smaller reindeer tend to be raised in herds. Reindeer are kept as pets in certain societies. These remarkable animals are known for being able to cover large distances for migration. They're also very fast, going from a standstill up to 50 miles per hour in the blink of an eye. We're all in that kind of state, right? They're adaptable, clever, and able to survive and even thrive in the most challenging of environments. I feel like that's what we're going through right now. We're in the most challenging environments, but we're adapting and we're surviving. You have those same gifts right now, so use that reindeer energy to move your plans forward. Believe in yourself. So we have the star, and it's an Oriole. Blue butterfly. You're about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. Coming home to roost. I feel like something that was supposed to go your way that didn't, and someone had a hand in it, is now going to come home to you. Coming home to roost. Kind of coming home to, like, you know, this is the way it should have been all along. Just taking a drink there, sorry. So Orioles, traditionally the star. Orioles represent faith, the ending of challenging times, happiness, optimism, and hope. Orioles are a sign of good fortune and promise. Their arrival is an indicator that challenges you've recently been going through are coming to an end. In their place, you discover a regrescence of optimism that may have not been felt for some time. Worry is dispelled by positivity. Fear by hope. Joy has come home to roost. The Oriole is a beautiful bird said to bring sunshine back into your life. Its vivid orange color, kind of like a robin, symbolizes a bright future and much, much better things to come. It's time to turn away from what has worried you and instead look forward to a positive transformation. Because the eggs of the Oriole hatch in around 14 days, the bird can indicate the happy changes that will occur within 2 weeks. So 2 weeks' time, happy changes will be about us. So let's see. It's the 30th now. So the 8th. So the 15th, May 15th. And May 13th has been standing out in my head. So May 13th to May 15th, something's going to happen. Thank you, Spirit. That's so amazing. When I did my live last week, they kept saying May 13th. And I'm like, okay, I'll write it down. I'm just going to number these pages here. So I like to keep these just to look back on them to see what projections I had. I love that. So May 13th to May 15th. 1, 2. Yep, 15th. I love that. Keep your eyes peeled for that. I feel like you're going to get news. That news is like a phone call or a letter. Something's coming in. The Oriole asked you to sing a happy tune and expect only the happiest of outcomes. That's what you need to do. If things are not going your way, you say, you know what? I let go and let God. You know what? It's out of my hands. I cannot control this situation. What happened? It was out of my hands. I did the best I could. That person chose to do what they did. That's on them. Karma will get them in the end. And it sure did. So we're going to look up the Queen of Pentacles now. I love how what the channel messages are coming out in the cards, the channeled cards. I just love that. Love, love, love that. It's just positive confirmation for me that I'm not nuts. I know I'm not, but it's just like, damn. I love it. Just fuels my fire. Oops. Just writing things down here. Oh my gosh, the pen wants to run away. I feel like it's time. It's like you're like, you know what I mean? Like you had the time to heal, and I feel like you'll be more appreciative. Unfortunately, with the crap they put you through, I feel like you'll be more appreciative of what you have. I feel like a lot of people will. You know, oh, he made a big deal. He leaves his boxers on the floor. You know what? At least we're still here together, fighting this battle together. At least we're not separate. You know, a lot of, you know, kids have lost a parent, or, you know, it's just, ugh. Absolutely insane. I'm just waiting for this to load. Sorry, guys. The Astrology Answers Tarot deck, you got to look the meanings up. I believe that's a no, not pregnancy. That's wrong. Is this Venus as well? Is there a sign of Venus on? No. I know Pentacles is money. When the Queen of Pentacles arrives in your day, know that you are being given a message of abundance and fertility. See, I thought there would be a baby too, and I should listen to myself. And that's what our intuition said. Trust our intuition. There may be a lot of exciting drama happening in your situation or your day right now, but you're still sitting pretty. The presence of this card could suggest that all of the moves you have been making to create a stable and secure environment for your loved ones has been all of the right ones, and you may not feel glamorous or beautiful, but you are in very good shape. And you know what? It's okay. You can sit there and take your time to pluck your eyebrows and give yourself a facial and put your makeup on and feel glamorous. Take that time to get back to yourself. So calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Look at the gentleman. That looks like the guy that I saw. No word of a lie. The black hair, pale skin, clean shaven. That's what he looks like. The one that I said is coming into someone's life. What the heck? Dang. Okay. Kind of look like a gentleman that I watch on Vanderpump. I was like, oh, that kind of looks like him. So I was like, maybe that's what's influencing me, but I guess not. Okay. Now we're going to get into the channeled, or not the channel, but the cards for the full moon. So with this, it's just projections of what may happen in May for you. So 10 of emotion. Life is a blessing with a wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotion fulfillment are now on the horizon. Coming back together, they're saying. So I feel like if you have siblings and you have nieces and nephews, I feel like you're coming back together. Because they're showing me like a picnic, a barbecue or something like that. Sorry, the bird was sharing her luck with me. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you're rewarded with unconditional love. So our next card is embrace those around you. Kind of like family there, and she's embracing her children. A time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those you love. You share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional situations, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. Looks like they're singing hymns. It looks like a choir, like in church. Like there's the little girl standing on the pew because they're singing songs. So it could be singing. It looks like Christmas carols, but to me it feels like church. So 6 of abundance. Look, she has. Woo! She has the, what do they call that? Not a mana horn. Cornucopia? With the showering her abundance to you. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. So we got something happening May 13th and 15th. So an unexpected gift. I feel like this is something that should have been yours all along. Accept it with gratitude and humanity, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. I was telling someone that I was doing a reading for, like, it's like counterbalance, and she was already doing it. I was like, we counterbalance, like I said in my situation, I said, I went from 0 readings to, like, from being so busy that I'm finding hard to keep up. And I'm like, I counterbalanced that income coming in by, being generous to someone in my life. Because the Bible says, if you overlook someone in your family and you give to a charity, like, it's basically you didn't even donate because you could have gave it to your family to help them out. So I gave to someone that I felt needed a help up. And it's like, being thankful for what I had coming to me. And it's allowing more. But I don't do it because I expect something back. But, I did that and it came back to me. Someone ended up tipping me. So I was just like, wow, that's not why I do it. I do it because I feel that pulling in I follow my intuition. I felt it in my heart that this is what I should do. I'm being called to do this to counter all that is coming into me. So I was like, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to, bring it back. I'm going to pay it forward. And it came back to me. But I do it with the pure intention of, it's the right thing to do. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life, in your love life right now. So they were saying misappropriating funds. So I feel like it's the male spending it where you didn't think he was. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And this is where the cards have been telling us to sit there and make the first step, I feel. It's just hard for me because it's just like, you know, I've made a fool out of myself so many times. Forgive and learning. Forgiving and learning. I feel like it's driven by our angels, our ancestors. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Forgiveness for, like, you know, our ghost past. Is that what they say? It's kind of like, here. I'm just going to move the cards over a little more. Unrequired love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like, because you got the person behind the curtain there whispering in their ear. I feel like it's like, they're like, you know, after this, it's like, is it real? They're not happy. And it's like, is it really worth staying in this relationship? I'm not happy. We only have one life to live. COVID-19 has proved that to us. You know, are we going to stay in this loveless relationship? Or are we going to move forward? But you also got to think about who you're affecting. Because you know what? It's not the kid's fault that happened. It's like, I know it's horrible to say you got to stay for the children, but you got to realize you're going to affect them, you know? So we have Temperance from the Astrology Answers tarot deck. So balancing, like she's got it's moving back and forth. She's changing the weight of the water from each cup, balancing it out. I wonder if this is directly connected to our water signs. So our water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. When Temperance appears in your day, the message is one of balance. You also should expect to see some harmony in your life over a situation at hand. A little bit of a big picture reflection is a good idea when you see this card, as this card embodies the spirit of the manable fire sign Sagittarius. Really, I thought it would be definitely a water sign, honestly. Sagittarius is the zodiac's travel. So we're getting a lot of travel here. And also the zodiac philosopher. This is not an overt action card. No excess energy required on your part to resolve your situation. In fact, the optimism is cautioned. This card brings the message that there may be time to step back a little bit and exercise some caution on the key area of your life. I feel like that's that love where you feel like, you know, you're being pulled towards someone. Maybe someone's giving you the googly eyes. I think it's more innocent flirting than anything with this woman. I don't think, you know, she's just like, oh, we were just flirting. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to sit there and uproot your whole life and leave your family for someone that's just innocently flirt. That's why that's dangerous. That's why, if you have been consumed too much in the way of spending, drinking, or substance use, this card is sending you the message to curb things back. So this is what I was talking about with that money coming in. They're saying spending too much. So curb it back a little bit. Wait till some more money comes in. Wait till some more work comes in. And then you can, you know, spend a little bit. But make sure you're throwing a lot on that debt because you want to be better off. With that extra money coming in, you want to be better off than you were before. With the movement of water between the two cups, this card also sends the message that some traveling may be present when this card appears. As we are seeing water back and forth from one cup to the other, the message of this card could also indicate travel is on the horizon. You may also experience situations with foreign connections with Temperance arrives in your day. I was actually supposed to speak to family in Spain today, but oh my gosh, the headache today. So it's just like, you know, maybe oh no, it's too late now. The kids are already in bed. The devil. So I feel it's like breaking the chains. If you guys want to look more into the astrology answers cards, the meanings, just go to astrology answers tarot deck meanings, and they'll have the whole layout there. You just click on the card that you see. That maybe if you're pulled to the card and you want more of a definition, because they do have more input on the bottom, symbolisms. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. When the devil appears, the angels and guides are pointing you to a very positive spiritual lesson. This may be one that includes the zodiac sign Capricorn, as this card is directly connected to Capricorn. Perhaps until now you have been unaware that you've become bonded to a painful experience or lesson. You know something is holding you back, but you aren't quite sure what. This card appearing is a signal that there is indeed something that is impending your success. It could be health matters. It could be a person. Seeing this card usually knows from your instincts what to focus you on and focus you are bonded to are preventing you from moving forward. If it is an illness, there is nothing you can do but take care of yourself to heal and move on. The same applies in the forces you are bonded to are evil and manipulative. Cut out the dead weight. Free yourself from the chains of addiction, even if you are addicted to a person. Only then you can move on to a higher power and the highest good. So addiction's 2 times in a row. So addicted to spending, addicted to drinking, addicted to drugs. Because it's like we're bored. What else are we going to do, right? Oh, beautiful. So if you asked a question, it's a yes. So it's 5 wish fulfillments. It's going to be blessings from God, from high above. Your cup will runneth over. Lotus, a beautiful positive symbol. They're saying things are freeing up more, to like more of on the abundance level. Jules, I swear to the Lord. She gets jealous when I don't pay attention to her, and then I don't know where she'll like headbutt me or she'll bite me. She's nuts. When the Ace of Cups appears, know that the question you are asking the tarot about is most definitely responding with an absolute yes. You are not only going to get what you wish, but you're going to be filled with joy and love about it too. The Ace of Cups today means that an offering of love is on its way to you. You may experience a kind of gesture from a stranger or an offering from your boss of appreciation. A new beginning in love is possible. Perhaps things will go to a new level today. The only thing you can do in order to receive this love today, is to maintain an open and pure heart. So gossip. Watch that gossip. She's turning friends against each other. She's trying to break up a friendship here. She's being showy. Look what I got. Look at this. Look at that. And it's like she's suffering on the inside. I feel like there's nothing at the home life. That's why she's acting like that. So find your passion. I love this. So she's volunteering, you know, telling stories to people. Reading stories to them. Volunteer. Remember they said to volunteer our time to a charitable cause. So maybe you're going to help in the homes when things calm down. So complacency. We're going through this sorrow. They're like, don't get, it's fine. Like Joan Rivers said, it's fine to have your pity party, but don't make a home there. You go and you feel what you're going to feel. Don't let anyone tell you not to feel what you feel. I don't care how long it takes you. When you're done feeling what you're feeling, you sit there, you dust yourself off, and you get right back on that horse. You don't sit there and make a home there. This is not what life is. Life is not sitting there feeling sorry for yourself every day. You sit there and you know when your work is done. When that widow fog lifts, you sit there and you make, you know what? I sat there on New Year's of 2019 and I said, I am no longer allowing myself to feel like this anymore. As soon as I made that decision, I said it out loud and all my guides and everyone heard me. Everything started coming in. They gave me the date of Shane's medical report coming in. Things just started coming in. This. And my dad's anniversary, 2019, I said, the universe is like, we're going to turn this negative into a positive. Just like the peacock. They eat the poison off a tree and they sit there and they ingest it and they turn it into something beautiful, which is their tail feather colors, the colors of the peacock. They take a negative and turn it into a positive. Universe sat there, said, pick up those tarot cards and start, let's see what happens. And I started doing the daily tarot cards. And then, Aaron, which is soul work, encouraged me to start doing live readings. Because I was starting getting channel messages and I'm like, what do I do here? And it's, almost a year now that I've been doing channel messages, paid readings. August, I think 7th. Will be a year for me for doing paid readings. I was doing free readings, but then I started charging. I started charging $10. And I've bloomed into what I am now. And I'm still strengthening my abilities. I've been brought back to astrology. I've always been drawn to the planets. And it's like, now I'm here. Here I am, doing Deborah Silverman's classes. She's the astrologer for Astrology Answers. So feeling of smug or uncritical satisfaction with oneself or one's achievements. So it's like, don't feel complacent here. Don't make a home in this sorrow. You sit there and you get yourself back up. You dust yourself off. So counselor. Funny enough, we were talking about peacocks. Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor. Many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Words have power. Words, having that confidence to help others, to heal others. That empath. Passion. Got passion twice. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. I feel like both are going to take off. Outdoors. Oh, I cannot wait to get outdoors. I just looked outside of my backyard. There's still snow. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Get out there and pay attention to the signs. They're showing me rainbows in the sky. All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Tied with that cornucopia. So we're pulling from the Dragon's Oracle deck now. A couple of my cards are sticking here. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification, self-discipline with speed, ascension, and brings joy. You can carry Archangel's diamond. Oh my gosh, I love that. A lot of you know that I love dragons. Receiving this card implies you're expecting to cooperate with Archangel Gabriel's white diamond dragon, using self-examination and self-discipline to alter your ascension. The dragon can then illuminate your internally with happiness, clarity, and higher expectation. You'll become a shining beacon with automatically radiate light that shows others the way. So kind of like a counselor, I believe, with that counselor card, because they're illuminating their head. It's like chakra healing with this card, with the counselor, because she's using her hands around her head, putting her hands on her shoulders, and lifting, and it's coming through her crown and radiating into who they're healing. Two become one, they're saying. You have earned the right to be a walking master. You will carry in your field the glorious light of Archangel Gabriel's cosmic diamond, which is a life-transforming ascension tool. See, didn't they say given to more tools, learning tools, to the medium tools? The diamond white dragons will swirl and dance around you, assuring that the glittering, shimmering cosmic diamonds stand securely in place over your energetic field. It will protect your aura and fill you with joy and pure and bliss. I feel like they'll protect you from others' energies, because anyone that does readings knows how heavy some people's energy can be, and it's like, oh my goodness. I love this one. Lilac Dragon Flower. Transmute through the power of driven love. Open up to the transcendent love of enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. When you choose this card, the Lilac Dragon will touch you with an incredible ninth dimensional light. So call in it and ask it to touch you. As it approaches you, breathe in divine love and sense the lilac fire developing in you. So when you do your meditation, remember they told you to use your visualization to visualize the lilac dragon, and you're going to breathe in the lilac color into your body, and you're going to visualize it taking over your body. So you can call on it and ask it to touch you. As it approaches, you breathe in the divine love in the sense of the lilac fire enveloping you. This will enable you to let go of the old, easy, calming, and graciously. Notice practicality, how you feel when the dragon touches you and senses the purity of love that radiates. Ask this dragon to remain with you, to anchor this glorious light of the lilac dragon and take you into a new, illuminated way of being. When you do this, the love radiating from your heart will become pure and more beautiful. People will sense this and respond with trust, respect, and gratitude. Consciously work with this beautiful dragon and notice the difference it makes in your life and the quality of love around you. Bringing the ones that you want into your life. That's why when someone leaves your life, they're making way for someone better to come in. When a door closes, a window opens. Fire and Water Dragon. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for changes and to move forward quickly. So we got that a couple times now. Prepare for changes and to be moving forward quickly. Things are going to start moving quickly now. Expect the unexpected. Have faith. And that's why I was saying, when you make those, between the 26th and the 28th, let me just grab my notes here. When you do the Mother Earth offerings, yes, it's 26th and the 28th. Those are going to be the most powerful days of May. Make your wishes for the future, and don't ask why. Don't question how it's going to happen. Just trust it'll happen. Just manifest it and it will happen. So fire and water. Excuse me, allergy pills make me yawn. Call on fire and water dragon whenever you're facing big challenges, decisions, or challenges on your pathway. They will push you through times of fatigue by filling you with a new expectation and excitement. Once you have, so kind of like coffee, once you have made up your mind, they will bluster your energy and give you thrust and determination. They also love play and fun and will lighten you up. Your guidance now is to be prepared for rapid change in your life as you are being propelled into a higher state of being. If you make up your mind about the decision you wish to take, this dragon will push you on with grace and surprising ease. If you are not clear, you may find something arises that you hadn't anticipated. So expect the unexpected and enjoy the changes coming to you. Look through the eyes of fire and water. Dragons see everything from a higher light perspective. And remember that whatever happens will be for your highest good. Just tell that yourself. This is for my highest good. There is a reason for this. You will see the hidden blessings in it. So, orange golden dragon from, oh my gosh, whatever that word is. Open to the knowledge of the new golden age. And that's what they're saying, that with this happening now with the COVID-19, that the birth is rebirth to the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future, being a guiding light. This is not by chance you have incarnated during this extraordinary 20-year period when our planet is undergoing a dimensional shift. Earth needs spiritual leaders and light bearers. Earth needs spiritual leaders and light bearers. These dragons are blazing their light towards you, for it holds the vision. 1 second. They are inspiring you to do your part in the new golden age of Earth. Receiving this card indicates that this is a time to stand in your power and fulfill your destiny. Allow the orange golden dragon from, oh my gosh, Arcturus to enter your energy fields and breathe into you the vision of Earth as it will be. They will give you strength, wisdom, knowledge that will fill you for the transformation ahead. I feel like we're being propelled into like flying cars and big buildings in the sky, and it's like, oh god, what's that one called? Bruce Willis and that model girl. What is it? The Fifth Element? I think that's what it's called, and she has the element inside her. The blue alien had the stone inside of her. I feel like that's what we're going to be transformed into. And it's like, you know, dumping everything at the bottom of the earth, not caring, and just building up in the sky. You have much to do and many people to help. And a beautiful 7th dimensional orange golden dragon from Arcturus will stay by your side as long as you need it. Be a guiding beacon to light the way for many. That's why I keep encouraging people. They're like, you know, you say that, you know, in the family that this one. I'm like, yeah, but that's how it usually happens. If someone in your family has the ability, it's usually every second generation. And if you're lucky enough, it's like all of you. Like it's carried generation after generation. You watch Matt Fraser and it's like, you know, he's on E, and he's a medium from, I believe it's Staten Island, and it's, you know what I mean? He got it from his mother. It's just like maybe she didn't have the platform that he does now because he's on social media. So it's like, you know, that kind of thing. And it's like, I tell people, get a tarot deck, see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm like, see if you start getting channel messages. Now that I know how to help people channel their sight and their hearing, it's like I tell them this exercise now. Now that anyone that has asked me, I've DM'd them. I'm like, this is how you do it. And it's like, you never know. The earth needs lots of healers. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others. Oh my gosh, so true. But don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. Don't go down to their level. Just ignore it. It says a lot more when you don't say anything. When you say something, you're going down to their level. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. You want to put more positivity out there. A happy move to a new home. Here we go again. Or a place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So we have this new home coming about. So anything that was paused, that you wanted this move, and you're like, well, I guess it's not going to happen now because the economy is in the toilet. It's like it's still going to happen. We were on pause. The economy will recover. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So we got the yin and yang. So finding the balance in there again. We're getting a lot of balancing. You know, sitting in the moonlight, the full moonlight, and let it recharge you. Epsom salt baths. I feel like you have to be recharged right now. Standing in water. So going back to the Animal Oracle deck. Is it Oracle or Tarot? Tarot deck. Oh, my son would love this. He loves elephants. Justice. So finding the balance. Fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. Yes. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides of disagreement. This is what I had a feeling about. Someone is going to step in. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if the other party was like, we don't agree with this. And they're the one that's going to push for this. But it's like, now that someone that's impartial, not involved, will sit there and look everything through, they're going to make the right decision. The decision that should have been all along. They're going to have to repay back a lot of money. Justice. So we have an elephant, patience with others and challenging situations, loyalty to family, responsibility, wisdom, stability, the empathy to see all sides of an argument. See me, if you hurt me, and I won't see nothing. I just see red. The elephant represents a person or situation that's completely trustworthy and reliable. You are being asked to stand up for what you believe in, as well as fight for equality and fairness for all. It says that in the Bible too. If you're asked to testify for something, you have to do it wholeheartedly, because it's like you're going to have to pay for that. The fundamental wisdom of the elephant is being used in the service of a resolution. If you are currently involved in a legal dispute, expect to come out the winner. A just decision will be made after all the evidence is reviewed in an impartial manner. Elephants bring incredible intelligence, majesty, and power to the table. Not only that, these compassionate animals care deeply for their families and their community. There may be stories of an elephant's risking their own lives in order to save one of their children or even others members of their herd. This card can indicate that the person getting the reading feels unsafe or is living in fear. The mighty and wise elephant represents on this card is intended to reassure you that justice will be done and all will be well. It's like I'm getting tongue-tied on my words. Sorry about that. Oh, I love this. Ace of Spring. So it's right at the new moon there. It's like the first sliver of the moon, the crescent moon. So Ace of Spring. White Tiger. A wonderful new opportunity represents itself. It may have come as a surprise. You'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. So let me look this date up here for this, what this is going to be here. So this ace is going to come up. May 22nd is when this is going to happen. I just want to write that down. May 22nd is a significant date. So you got May 13th to the 15th, and then now May 22nd is what this card is calling for. If this card is meant for you, this white tiger, is what this is going to be for. So it's around the May 22nd to the 25th. So right around there. Wow, a lot of power building up right around the end of May. A wonderful new opportunity presents itself. So something's going to be presented to you by then. I love the baby and the mommy. Oh, I just love babies and mommies together. So that is a big yes for if you ask the tarot a question. So White Tiger, exciting events, outlet to follow your passion, opening up to new experiences, abundance, fearlessly going after your dream, unexpected opportunities. A wonderful new path presents itself to you. So we've been getting a lot of this, a new path. So like I said, May 22nd, around this date, this will be presented to you. Will you want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility? Be courageous, be daring. There is nothing to fear and much to be gained. This is an ambitious time for bringing to life whatever dreams you've been holding in your heart. Nurture your plans into reality. White tigers are powerful and majestic animals known for their spirit, courage, and high energy. They represent the determination and confidence necessary to embrace any opportunity and run with it. Their white color is symbolic of purity, of focus and intention. They are also considered to have a more magical energy than their cousins of the more familiar golden variety. So lions, I guess, are tigers. White tigers, right? So they'll be the orange tiger. They're also associated with wealth in Chinese spirituality. Likewise, this card can indicate great abundance. Finally, tigers are known for their unpredictability, and their opportunity for this card anticipates in your life can be just as startling. So out of nowhere, it's just like this opportunity. I feel like it feels like this is a collaboration of some sort, and it's going to bring forward something. I feel like you've done collaborations before, and it's like kind of flopped to the wayside. I feel like you like working alone because you have more of the what do they call it? Creative freedoms. Like you're able to do I feel like when one person like rushes through things, you like to take your times with things. So it's just like, you know what I mean? I feel like you savor it more is where the other one's like rush. And I feel like people need to understand that, sometimes some people need a little more than others at the time. So it's just like, I feel like where it's gone wrong before, it's going to go better. See, charging themselves in the full moon. The moon. Links. It's important to trust your intuition. And you know what? I was not going to say anything. I said it earlier in my daily forecast, but I was going out for 5 minutes. I wanted to get some fans for the house because it's going to get hot soon and it's like we need fans. So I'm like, might as well grab them now before they're sold out. Every time I'm like, oh, I'll wait next time, then all the fans are off the shelves. They're sold out. I'm like, ah. So I'm like, I'm going to grab fans. And I was like, take your card. My intuition's like, take your card. I have a G-Pass on my phone. I'm like, I don't need it. I'll even boop, boop, boop. I'm like thinking of every store I got to go to. I just have to tap my phone. So I'm like, it'll be fine. And then it's like, there was this really phenomenal thermometer I wanted to get for the kids because we got really sick there December into January, like right at the New Year. And we were like sick as dogs. And I was taking care of the kids. It just, everything went for the worse. And I was like, the thermometer I had is the kids one where you put it in the ear, you turn it on, and it tells the temperature. But it's like a digital one, and it conked out on me. So they have this really nice one I wanted to get where it's kind of like where the police officers scan your speed. It's just like you just hold it to their head and it tells their temperature. So it's a little pricey, but I'm like, it's worth the investment because at least I'll know their temperature. It'll tell me what I'm doing. Is it helping or is it hindering? So long story short, I went to do it. They're like, oh, it's because it's how much everything was together. I'm like, oh, break it up. And then we'll do this and then we'll do this. But they thought my card was stolen, so they locked everything down. So I wasn't able to use my G-Pass, and they were closing because of COVID-19 hours. So I was just like, oh my gosh. So I was on hold for like an hour, and then everything's good. But I was just like, I should have listened to Spirit. They're like, put in your fanny pack because I'm wearing my meditation pants. And a little thinner, it was cold that day. Oh my gosh, I should have just listened to Spirit. I didn't want to bring my backpack because it's so freaking heavy. Ugh, just listen to your intuition, guys. And they're telling you to do something more than once, do it. Oh my gosh. That's my moral of the story. It's like, even people that are healers don't listen. Even if because I'm lazy. Even if you're unsure of what's happening, all will be revealed soon. So worry is unnecessary. So don't worry. They're telling you don't worry. Don't worry. So we have the moon. Links. The importance of trusting your intuition. Oh my gosh. Instinctively knowing what's going on behind the scenes. Uncovering the truth. The need to keep your plans to yourself. Yep. Okay. Doing so. Check. I got that twice now. Links are often symbolic of future unknowns. Information that's there but is hidden from view. But that doesn't mean they're to be feared. There may be a lot of activity going on. It's just not out in the open where you can see it. However, since the links can also refer to your intuitive or psychic gifts, your instincts as to what's going on are probably right. Okay, so that thing that I got yesterday. So where it's like someone butts their nose into someone else's business, like you said something in confidence, and they go and butt their nose into it, and it's like you understand why they did it, but it's like really it's not your place to be involved. So it's like you can't get mad at them for stepping in, but it's just like next time, like, keep it to yourself. You should trust your intuition and push any fears aside. All will be revealed soon anyway. So worrying is just a waste of time. Yeah, don't even worry about it. It's like if it comes to the forefront, who cares? You know, it's like, ugh. If there is a situation or person you're not sure about, listen to your feelings. The lynx is a magical creature viewed as the knower of secrets. The lynx doesn't know they have the magical abilities to find out as quiet watchers of all of that's happening. So observers. This is exactly what the missing element about, is taking yourself out of this situation and observing what's going on. Making little mental tidbits. We're like, that's not what you said last time. Ah, okay, that's why you said that. It's like you, and just like make a little mental check note. It's like, all right, I see you. Likewise, at this time, you are asked to be quiet and pay very close attention to all that is occurring around you. So kind of sitting off on the wayside and letting the person dig their own grave. Let them talk. I know someone like this in my life. The more you let them talk and you're quiet and let them talk, the more that they reveal. 3 of Raphael. You be quiet. Reasons to celebrate. A community of friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. You shush. So this is like the community card in the Energy Oracle deck. I guess Jules likes this card. You like this card, Jules? Is that why you're speaking up now? Yes. She sounds like R2-D2. I always say that to her. You sound like R2-D2. Yeah. Quiet. I guess I reached my full capacity. This is longer than I expected, but what can you do? You gotta reveal all that spirit reveals. Yeah. Quiet you. So 3 of Raphael. There is a great reason to celebrate. Your hopes are realized. A time of public recognition or parties are at hand. If you're working too hard, then find some time to have fun, relax, and take a vacation. Embrace and acknowledge the people in your life who love and support you. Take time to experience the joy and peace that comes from a community of uplifting friends. Sorry, give your energy to people that deserve it. Getting involved with social groups, prosperity, weddings or birth announcements, successful planned pregnancies, and improved health. Ooh! Successfully planned pregnancies. I'm going to tell thing that. Okie dokie. That's a great confirmation. I have the 7 of Gabriel. I love the sky. That's beautiful. So we got a nice, beautiful Pegasus. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. Amen. Stand in your truth. People have a season and a reason. Some are meant to stay in your life and some are meant to fall to the wayside. And that's just fine. You'll get over your emotions. You must stand up for what you believe in. It's important to confidently defend your actions. Even if they're in the minority, your benefits are right, your beliefs are right, and you must stand your ground. Have the courage of your convictions and pay close attention to what's going on around you. I feel like that, because I'm a faithful person, and no, it's no shocker here that I'm the only one in my family, which is fine. But it's like, don't come at me. I don't question you why you don't believe. Don't question me why I believe. So it's like, it may not be the popular opinion, which is totally fine. I'm not doing this because of a popularity competition. I'm doing it because it makes me feel good. You may need to say no to people in power or in order to look out for yourself or those you care about. There is an opportunity to learn a great deal from this situation. Ask yourself if this challenge is purely with those around you, or if it may be an external conflict that has manifested or for the purpose of helping you grow. Claiming your personal power, determination, being an advocate. Standing up for your beliefs. I love this card. We actually got that. Birds of the air. Ada Gabriel. So watching out for those signs. I was telling you, those birds of the air. So owls bring significant messages. Crows and ravens bring minor messages. We got doves, so that's blessings from heaven. Cardinals is your loved ones. Blue jays, I cannot remember. But hawks, eagles, robins, all mean something. A great deal of activity, sudden and imminent results, important communication. Suddenly things are moving at a very fast pace. This is 3 bloody times. All delays are over, and now the skies are the limits. It may be a little overwhelming, but it's also feeling good to see your plans moving forward. I feel like you're moving and you're packing suddenly. I feel like the timeline that you have to get out is 30 days, and it's like, dang. Like, you know, you usually give like 60 days notice to move out, but it's like, this time it's like 30. It's like you're going to be moving out like quick. So you're going to have to pack. Pack like a madman. It could feel as though there are too many things going on at once, so it will be necessary to stay grounded. It's important to have a very organized plan so that things don't spin out of control. New information or messages come your way. It's a good time to promote yourself or your business. Communications is accurately received by all parties right now. Too many balls in the air. Flashes of inspiration, immediate results, excuse me. Oh, I love that. Awaiting results. So you've planted a seed, you've got strong roots, and it's growing into you, your soul. Follow your soul's purpose. I love that. Tree of wisdom, shining in your light. Oh, I love that. Awaiting results. No, this is the green one. So this is the heart. It's like when you have so many decks, you have so many books out, and you're like, which one is this? Okay, awaiting results. Patience, assessment, outcome, alternatives. You've put much energy into creating and attracting the relationship you desire and are eager to see positive results. Patience is needed. However, reshaping attitudes and beliefs take time. Refining yourself so that you can attract just the right person is a process. If you find yourself becoming frustrated at the apparent lack of visible change, step back and focus on something other than your relationship for a while. When you're feeling more detached, you'll be in a better position to notice any improvements. Don't be so picky, though. I feel like your spiritual beliefs is going to be like something that you want in common, though. I feel like that's going to be a huge benefit to you. If you've invested enough time, then take a moment to reevaluate the progress. Are your efforts being fruitful? Are you seeing the desired changes in the interactions with others? If yes, excellent, carry on. If not, it may be time to shift your approach. Look for alternative strategies to affect the changes you desire. What works with one person may not work with another, because we're all unique. We all learn different, we all see different, we all hear different. When working on yourself, be sure that you're being true to who you are and not simply following society's formula, quote unquote, for relationships. So it's like, you know what I mean? Dating apps and such. I want to meet someone organically, to tell you the truth. Solar Plex, this actually came out in my reading. Following your intuition. Following your intuition. Where did I put that? I got Solar Plex came out in the beginning. when I was doing my... Sorry. Following your intuition. Second page. Right there. Follow your intuition. Watch for birds. And that was the Ada Gabriel. Love that. So we ended up getting the solar plex chakra. Whoops. Stay. So following that intuition keeps coming up. And I was stupid enough not to listen. Because it was like I wanted the masks, I wanted the sanitizer, everything. And it was that thermometer, I was going to get it off of eBay, and it ended up being there, and I was just like, dang it. Should have listened. Oh, it's okay. Tomorrow we'll go get it. So color, yellow. Sound, ram. Element, fire. Glands, oh my gosh, pancreas, arterial. Keywords, I can. Believing in yourself. Don't listen to those others. The solar plex chakra is located above the navel area just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. This chakra is associated with clear sensity, inner feeling. Ooh, I never heard of that one before. Which I get inner feeling, because my head will hurt and stuff, but I never knew that was actually a thing. Which is the major psychic reception area. Huh. To strengthen the chakra, try this breathing exercise. Close your eyes, and as you inhale deeply through your nose, breathe in the color yellow. So it's another meditation practice. See it coming from a glowing, brilliant sun. Send this vital energy to your solar plex. Exhale through your mouth all energies that don't serve you. Believe that you can have the relationship you desire, and you will. This exercise can be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate color energy. I love that. These are great meditation secrets. You know, like things that this is what I love, because they're like, educate yourself. And I was like, I need more cards. And I was kind of apprehensive about this deck. And I'm like, you know what? I love the heart. And I love the hands that were binding together. So it reminded me of marriage. So I was like, I'm going to get it. And I ended up getting it. I really like it. I got it from Zulily, I believe. No, this was from Indigo. This one was from Indigo. So nature. Oh, I cannot wait. I've got my little seedlings planted. Oh, 3-3. I'm sure we got so many repetitive numbers right now. It's just like I can't go through all of them. But it's we got our seeds ready. I want to take out my my furniture and stuff, but I'm just kind of waiting a little bit because we still have some snow in the backyard. I don't want to go out there and get all muddy. So cherish, nurture, bloom, abundance, nature, creativity. The nature card reminds you to tend the garden. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was just talking about. Relationships must be nourished in order to thrive. It's like anything. The grass is only greener where you water it. So if you nourish a relationship, you honor them, you love them, you tell them how much they mean to you, you show appreciation for them, like it will thrive. Find ways to let each other know that you are caring for them and appreciate them. But make sure it's not one-sided. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me confused here. You know what I mean? And it's a two-way street. If you're doing all the giving, the nurturing, you're always calling them, it's like you're forcing it, then forget it. Just cut it off. It ain't worth your energy. Good relationships can be taken to new levels of happiness, flattery. Relationships can be revealed with loving, caring, and attention. Equally. That's the key word. Equally. Be sure to tend to your relationships with yourself. Nurture your soul by giving yourself. This is like doing your nails, doing your hair, giving yourself a facial, putting on makeup. Like, I know a lot of us are like, oh, I don't want to put on makeup. If you feel like wearing makeup, who cares? Put it on for yourself. It's for yourself. Do it for yourself. That's why I like doing lives. Gives me an excuse to put makeup on. The grace to be who you really are and love yourself for it. Take few moments every day to connect with the divine. Pull a card from this deck, meditate 5 minutes, or simply have an attitude of gratitude. I love that. Gratitude is the new attitude. Nurture your mind and energize in activities that stimulate the energy. I don't know what an energy. No idea what that is. Use your creativity in some way to every day. Someone has the ability to be creative. Whether you paint, write, cook, sew, sing, dance, live. Take care of your body by maintaining your good health or by making it healthy. Relax in a bubble bath. Oh, I love that. I had a, what do you call that? Epsom salt bath. Enjoy a good cup of tea or take a long walk. Connecting with nature will soothe and nourish all aspects of yourself. Remember that nourishing yourself also raises your vibration and sends a signal of love into the universe. If you desire it, that signal will be a beacon that will bring a new and loving relationship to you. I shower all my relationships with loving attention and watch them bloom. If you truly make sure it's equal, though. It has to be equal. Oh, look at this one. This is nice, too. Success and growth. You're about to watch the fruits of your labor bloom. It's like you were in hibernation, and now it's starting to bloom. Stand back and watch you bloom. Sorry, guys. This is just the way this book works. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it starts over again. So, accomplishment, speed, resolution, progress. The energies, this is our last card, of manifestation is around you now, and you are being moved forward into a positive way. Stay focused on your heart. We're getting a lot of heart, a lot of relationships. I feel like a lot of people are reevaluating their life and people in it. When this card appears, success is at hand and it may happen quickly. Your past efforts are being rewarded. Yes, it is. This is a time of new flourishing relationships and successful resolutions to conflict and struggle. This is also an ideal period for greater understanding and personal growth. Listen exponentially for messages that will help you see yourself and others in a fresh and positive light. These messages can come from anywhere. Your spirit guides, nature, books, or even a television program. They will bring new benefits about love and what is possible. So, spiritual guides is like, for me, is like Deborah Silverman, nature, the birds of the air, nature. They're saying nature books. But I'm reading The Missing Element. TV, I feel like it's Mass for Shut-ins or Tribal Trails. They're both spiritual programs uplifting your soul. Old ways of thinking old ways of thinking and being are coming to an end. Plant these new ideas and seeds, like I said earlier, and watch them take root and grow. So things that no longer serve us, we're going to pluck out of the ground. We're going to take them out. You know, you're not working for me. It's kind of like when you plant your seedlings, right? Like Janet, my best friend, was saying, maybe it's not warm enough in your area for them to bloom, which I should have listened to her, and sure enough, they're blooming. So I've got like 2 plants blooming in one pot. But it's like, I had these seeds that I had bought from eBay. They were supposed to glow in the dark. The plant was supposed to glow in the dark and didn't. So I was just like, it's not really for me. So I let it die, and I just took it out, and I put my pumpkin plant in there. Because I was like, you're no longer serving me, so I'm going to pluck you out and, wait till you're dead, and then I'll, replant something better in there. So it's like, that's what we have to do in our life. Something's not working, we got to pluck it out and replant something better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this full moon forecast. I'm going to timestamp everything. So if channel messages and whatnot don't work for you, that's totally fine. Whatever works for you, you do. So we'll see you for the next daily tarot card, and have a good one, guys.